Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Nebraska versus Wisconsin college football matchup on Saturday, November 23rd, 2024. Of course, it's my favorite day of the week during my favorite time of the year. It is College Football Saturday. If you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Just go to pickdawgz.com, click on the Premium Picks tab. I've also got a link directly below this video in the description. Prices start at just $15, and you can use that discount code PICK to take an additional 15% off. We also have products meant for people that make big bets, people with big bankrolls looking for a VIP type service. We offer these products. They're just not available on the website. They're easy to get. You just got to text the number that you see on the screen. Just keep in mind, these products are custom made, so they require that one-on-one attention, which makes them our most expensive premium products. But text that number if you're looking for that high-end product, because we have it. But let's get to this one. It's Nebraska hosting Wisconsin. Both these teams 5-5, and both these teams need one game, of course, to become bowl eligible. For Wisconsin, of course, they play the Axe game next week against Minnesota, so that is going to be a tough one any way you slice it. And when we look at the Badgers, the last 3 weeks have all been losses, all against very good teams, Penn State and Oregon, two teams that would be in the playoff if the season ended today, as well as Iowa losing at Iowa 42-10. They've been beating the bad teams and losing to the good teams. So they lost to Alabama, another team that would be in the playoff, and the loss against USC is really the difference maker. Wins against Purdue, Rutgers, and Northwestern, South Dakota, and Western Mich. Meanwhile, Nebraska on the other side, we've seen the highs and lows from this team as well, but the highs seem to have come earlier in the season. That win over Colorado, 28-10, but really their last 4 games, they've lost them all to that same USC team, which is a head scratcher this season. Very, very tough to figure out. And then losing to UCLA, they just caught them at the wrong time. You play UCLA in week 2 or 3, they were a different team than they were just last week. And meanwhile, losing to Ohio State by just 4 points. No shame in that in a game at Columbus where they pretty much had the Buckeyes dead to rights and let the fish off the hook, as they say. When we get to looking at some of the numbers here, I think the numbers, the problems with these teams is both on the offensive side. I think the Wisconsin can run the football. They have not really been able to throw the ball all that effectively. Both these coaches, can play some defense, and we see that in Nebraska. That front 7 of the Huskers is basically NFL quality, and that is why they've been able to stay in a lot of these games. Meanwhile, the pass defense just not quite as good, as most teams trying to avoid trying to run it against Nebraska, because it's going to be tough sledding. For the Huskers, their offense is pass-heavy as well. The run has just not been effective, very un-Nebraska-like. And Wisconsin, their pass defense has been better than their than their run defense. So it's weakness against weakness, strength against strength on both sides of the ball. And for me, what that means, points are probably going to be tough to come by, a lot of mucking around and probably a lot of field goals. I like the under in Nebraska, Wisconsin, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.